Yeah, you're my mine, and I can't deny ya. I'm not no Shaka Khan, but bye. I posted the link with Prince and Shaka Khan in the comments. Y'all better get in there and listen to that gal do some things. Let me tell you something about Shaka Khan. Now let me tell you something. Donald Brown said she was high as a kite, singing her little butt off. You hear me? She's also in the Black Panthers. Did you know that? That girl said, love me now or I'll go crazy. You're not, you are my fire. You're not mine and I can't deny ya. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. Wait a minute. Is she talking about another man's woman? Y'all know we be singing these songs. We don't even know what's really going on. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Nicole. Good evening. Hi, welcome to my channel, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Honey, I went swimming. I went exercising today. Guess what? I almost did a split in the pool, and I began to feel the back of my thighs cramp up. I said, if I do this, I'm gonna have cramps all night long. So you know what? Don't y'all know y'all mama used to tell y'all, don't run out. I was telling myself, Debra Ann Matthews, don't run out, don't run out, don't run out. But I'm gonna work on that thing. I'm gonna tell you, when I lose like 50 more pounds, I'm gonna really work on it. But I used to could do the splits now. When I was like in junior high school, even when I was 15, I could do it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I can still do the splits, y'all ain't gonna be able to call my name. Y'all, what? You ain't gonna be able to talk to me unless you cash out me. If I can still do the splits, because if I can do it in the water, I can do it out of the water. Don't let Miss Matthews be splitting up on y'all. Do you know what I mean by doing the splits when you do your legs like that, but they flat like that? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I feel sorry for y'all. I really am not gonna know how to handle myself when I'm 218 pounds. I feel sorry for y'all because I don't think I'm gonna know how to act. Okay? I ain't gonna know. Miss Nicole, you ain't gonna be able to get on my YouTube channel and be like, Nicole who? Block her. Moderators. Elizabeth who? What? I don't want to see Elizabeth's name. Block her, please. Elizabeth, you can come back tomorrow. I'm telling y'all. You know Miss Debra ain't gonna act right. Oh my goodness. Anywho, I saw another hero today. Let me tell y'all. His legs were a little bit too skinny now. I don't like no skinny man. I'm too big for a skinny man. But I saw a hero. Y'all know I have these hero sightings. And so it kind of encourages me. Aww. Oh, Mary. Oh, thank you, Mary. Hold on a second. Okay, let me tell y'all what I'm doing. I found a nice way to cook my fish so that it tastes good. Hi, Danielle. I'm okay. Girl, I'm talking about when I lose all this weight, how y'all are gonna be able to get on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have the moderators blocking y'all. I'm gonna be like, block them. I don't feel like dealing with them. So what I've done is I put the oil and I put the seasonings in the pan, this little pan, and I just took put a glove on, and then I just did the seasonings like that in the pan, and then I just cooked it. So I like my fish cooked. I like my food cooked downtown Debra Brown. So I realized if I just let it what it does is it fries the seasonings, and then it makes it like brown, and it gives you that nice crust, and it just tastes so good. So what I thought about doing, y'all, I've lost 100 pounds. So now I can do YouTube videos like 10 tips to lose 100 pounds. So I'm gonna do that for y'all. Y'all know that I'm always looking at research, and the more you look at research dealing with obesity, because I'm not really a nerd, but I'm a studious person. So what appeals to me is when I do research articles. Thank you, Nicole. And when I get research, it really motivates me, and it really changes my what I'm able to do. When I was researching and learned that I can break my food addiction by eliminating sugar. Sugar has not been a problem for me since that time. So I'm that kind of person. When I learn something, I'm about that life, honey. I can do it. And this is after years of struggling. I've been working with my coach for 27 months. He's been losing weight. He ain't back. But finally, when I listen to a lecture or hear a research article and read it and understand it, and also when you get a master's degree or PhD, you're responsible for understanding the limitations of your research. So when I read research that really follows the scientific formula, then I'm with that. So I actually was reading a white paper written by Jeremy Clarksville on food addiction and obesity. So I'm going to be getting some research from them. So let me turn over my fish and let it burn a little bit. I learned that burn. And then the thing about it, once it burns, you can just scrape it off like this right here. See, like that? It looks so good. Tastes so good. And that makes me want to eat the food. And then on top of that, if I take a pack of fish, I can eat 2 pieces for breakfast, 2 pieces for lunch, 2 pieces for dinner. Or I can eat 3 pieces for lunch and 3 pieces for dinner. And that, if I don't get up early in the morning and cook. And that gives me the protein that I need. And this morning I made green beans and fish. And I actually didn't even finish all that. And I just set it down and I ate it this evening. So I also surprised myself by doing that. So I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to get to my topic. Good evening, porch lady. And then I get 2 cups of coffee when I get to the Y, and then I get a cup of tea when I leave the Y. And I keep the container and I put some more water in there. I actually have some lemon juice right here. I don't really ever put any lemon juice in there, but let me go ahead and do this now. Because sometimes it's hard for me to do good habits. I get right here on Facebook. Sometimes I don't even feel like eating. But once I get on Facebook with y'all, it kind of helps me to actually eat the food, that even if it's nutritious. So, just like I'm putting lemon in here right now, it's good. But I can drink it without anything. I can drink it straight, just like that. When you move, I move, just like that. And I was listening to Shaka Khan and Prince. You're not, and I can't deny it. Hey, Willie Moore, don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. I put the link in my description because, baby, y'all need to listen to that part. Prince, you don't know Prince be jamming, okay? So I'm telling y'all, I don't know no new songs. I know a whole lot of old ones. But tonight, what we're going to talk about is 10 tips that help me to lose 100 pounds. And I hope will help you. And you know what I hate is when I can't find my ink pen that I started with. It's the very nice ink. Hold on a second. You know what happened to my ink pen? That's okay. I got another one right here. Oh, I hate. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Boy, number 1, and I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Next Tuesday, we're gonna have line dance class, and I gotta remember to take my umbrella. This is what they do. They do this like when they do got the dance. So I'm gonna practice my standing. So I would like for you all you're invited to the repast and the memorial service. At the repast, I don't want y'all to bring food. I want y'all to bring some pistachios, some walnuts, and some pecans, and some almonds. preferably walnuts, because them things expensive. So y'all bring it at the repast. We are memorializing my cane. So, honey, we are going to have services. You can wear, the color is going to be pink, pink, white, and orange. So, I mean, not all in the same. One of them, just one color, one of those colors. Another thing I did, and this is a bonus. I guess I'll save that for the bonus hour. Okay. Tip number 1, 10 tips to help you lose weight. Can you admit that you have a problem with food? The recommendation is to be aware of your eating. If deep in your heart, I used to go to the store when I had something to do. Sometimes I would just I'll stand in the car and send whoever I see, can you bring me $2 worth of that penny candy or that now and later's? And then I would go home and eat the candy while I worked on my project. And when I had money, I have been known to go from drive-through to drive-through and eat in the car because I'm anxious, okay? Can you be aware of your eating? And these are 2 things that people say who really are not aware of their eating or that they have a problem with food. Somebody will say something like this, I don't eat that much. And the other person will say, I'm hungry all the time. These are just things to think about. And what I mean, these 10 tips, I want you to think about your heart, your brain, to you. Talk to you, not to me, to you. The second tip, do you think you're thick and sexy? And do you say things such as, I like my size? Now, I've not always looked good. I'm sexy because lots of people tell me I'm sexy. I've never said I like my size. But I'm asking you, do you think that? Be aware that you are large, overweight, fat, obese, uncomfortable in moving, sitting, standing, and tired from just a simple walk from your car to your office. Sometimes when I first started my YouTube channel, people would say, don't put fat on your YouTube channel. I am fat. Don't you call me fat. But someone who is looking for my material, they're going to say, I want to look at material with fat people. Because remember, there are 100 million, not 1,000, not 100, 100 million people who are obese and overweight. Short, tall, black, white, various cultures in this country. That's not even including the other parts of the world. Number 3, have you lost control over something significant? Have you lost control of a significant part of your life? Do you have a bad attitude? Do you go off? I told them something. Do you procrastinate? Are you controlling? Are you bossy? I'm bossy. You better do what I say. My man better. I'm not like that, but I'm saying these are some things. I'm a procrastinator. I don't typically have a bad attitude, but that doesn't mean I haven't had a bad attitude in my heart. Because if you don't give me my way. One time we had a lady who's a part of the Winans family. She came to work at my company. And, I'm pretty nice. If you need, and we are all across Tennessee and Mississippi in different locations, but the office is in Nashville. So if you need me to do something, just kind of ask me. I don't know what she was talking about. I'm like, okay, click up. And my supervisor said, Deborah, she said you hung up in her face. I listened to what she said, and I said goodbye. Because don't talk to me crazy. Just because your family is famous, who cares? They ain't got nothing to do with how you talk to me. And I mean, I didn't dislike her or like her or anything. It's just, that was a bit much. Okay? But do you run around cursing all the time? Foul mouth, just ugly. Are you hard to get along with? I see a lot of these people. I see a lot of these people on Facebook. And the problem is, what this does, it contributes to the negative life consequences. You really want to do this job. I had a job offer in New York City. I'm too fat to be working in New York. I wish I would have went. But then again, I've had some beautiful experiences here. So, But I was scared to go because I was like, I'm too fat to be. I had already spent the summer in London. And I was like, I'm too fat to be in New York City running around. I'm going to be tired. So a lot of times, if you are honest with yourself, that negative life consequence, you want to do something, you want to go somewhere, you want to work a particular thing, but you really don't do it because ultimately your body, the weight on your body is just a bit much. So these are 10 top tips. And half of these tips are, do you recognize this in yourself? Because to lose weight and to keep it off, you have to begin to recognize. I mean, I think I'm just perfect. Lord have mercy. Why should I notice my sister, my niece, this niece deals with that niece. People deal with me and people deal with my sister differently. And my niece one day, she said, maybe, I said, my brother get on my nerves. I don't know. She said, I said, do my brother talk to you like that? She said, no. Maybe it's the way you talk to him. But now I'm going to tell you, that girl right there, she almost beat me up over my brother. And I didn't know she loved my brother like that. I said, brother, you know, this niece of yours going to beat me up over you. Oh, I know. He can't do any wrong, okay? I soon found out, okay? But I started to be aware of that. And it's not bad or good. I wasn't aware of what I'm getting is what I'm putting out. That's what I'm saying. Not that it's bad. But I learned to be more aware. Because I live in La La Land. I live in Cinderella and Seven Dwarfs Land, okay? Because reality... See, I'm from Memphis. Nobody thinks I'm from Memphis because I don't act like a Memphis person. my family who live in Tennessee, like not in Memphis, they don't want to meet none of my friends because they talking about, Debra, you like XYZ folk, and we don't know about that. They don't want to go nowhere with me because they know me. I'm subject to be like, come on. And when I do interact with, even if somebody come by the house and they're there, they won't talk to them. Because a lot of Memphis people only talk to the people they grew up with. They don't really befriend. They don't do all that friendship stuff. They don't do all that. Even when I'm talking to my niece and I say, oh, look at that. Debra, why you showing these people all that? I'm like, I don't pay them no mind. But I'm saying Memphis people don't play. Homie don't play all that. I was like, Lordy mercy. Okay. But it's great to be aware. That's the point. Number 4 tip to lose 100 pounds. Be willing to follow a healthy meal plan while implementing focused intervention critical for long-term and immediate success. I don't mean pay somebody. I mean, deep in your heart, be willing to get intervention. Don't eat food anymore that causes addiction. For me, it was sugar. It was all the stuff, processed food. I will eat out. I will eat at a fast food restaurant like a fish, or I'll go to Wendy's sometimes. Actually, in all of these 27 months, I eat out. But now, I will still eat out, but I might have a salad. I might have a chicken. I'm not eating beef right now until after January. I have to decide. But I will go get a Johnny burger, like a real hamburger. But I will eat at Wendy's too, because I like Wendy's. I will eat at. I will eat at places. I won't eat at Chick-fil-A anymore, ever in life. And also, I had to learn. I kept trying to stop eating food that wasn't good for me. I saw some like not sauce, but like hog head cheese today. And that's actually a German delicacy. I really wanted some when I saw it. And the only reason I didn't get it is because I'm trying to monitor my blood pressure and my cholesterol, and I don't want to eat processed meat. but I really like to eat that with cracker and a piece of cheese. So one of the tips is don't eat food that you know is not good to help you reach your goal. And that actually doesn't mean that you can't ever eat it. I'm saying right now. Number 5, manage your impulses. And sometimes how I manage that is sleep and rest. Like on Sundays, I don't leave the house unless I have to go somewhere. And I mean, like if I have to take Miss Loretta to church, I'll get up at 5 in the morning to do it. I know I'm going to go to church Sunday. For the next 2 Sundays, I'm going to go to church. I'm going to go get a food box. I'm going to go get a plate. So I'm going to drive my car. But most Sundays, which is the next Thursday, I have to go. So, but the way I do that is I take a lot of time to rest and sleep 1 day a week. And I limit my activities because sometimes if I go a lot of different places, I'm exhausted. And it makes me want to eat. And sometimes, even if I do get compulsive, like I kind of got a little compulsive because I ate the banana that I was saving for breakfast. As soon as I set up, I started eating it. But I have another one in the living room, and it's a banana. But I only bought 2 bananas. So that's kind of how I do. And I have a bag of apples. And today, when we were leaving the grocery store, I was a little anxious. So I asked the driver, can you reach in my bag and pass me an apple? So I manage my impulses by only having food around that is okay food to eat. So I don't have any candy. In fact, for months, I had this nice gourmet candy in the cabinet. If I would have realized it was there, I would have been eating it. So I had to work at this. I couldn't just do it, but I worked at being able to do it. And I've been working at it ever since. So that's number 5. In order to know, before I tell you that, in order to know about what I've just said, in order to admit that you have a problem with food, you have to tell yourself, have you ever had a friend or a family member just tell you a lie because they wanted to say a lie to make the situation feel better about their weight or their this or their that or whatever the case may be? So you have to admit it to yourself. Number 2, do you think you're thick, or do you walk around going, I like my size, knowing good and well deep in your heart you do not like your size? Number 3, have you lost control over your life in such a way that you have negative life consequences? I didn't fly on an airplane for 10 years because they said that I had to pay and buy 2 seats. And just so happened it was during some catastrophe where I actually bought the plane ticket for $35. So I had to pay another $35. But I don't have a lot of money. So when I go some places, I don't have like an extra $200 in case something happens. So that shook me and it made me sad. And I was so sad. The pilot was like, what's wrong with you? And when I told him, he was like, oh, I thought that he thought it was another way. And he just started taking pictures with me and kind of cheering me up. So that was a negative life consequence that's directly related to my size. So, I mean, I think I'm gorgeous, but I'm never going to tell you I'm happy being this fat or being fat at all. I ain't ever been happy being fat, period. That didn't mean I didn't live my life, but I wasn't sad. Like some people didn't do stuff. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to do some stuff now. But I was willing, and that's why we did the post. These people were so mad at me when I said self-control, all that stuff is not the answer. These people, but they were not willing to be honest. And they lack understanding. See, you have to be emotionally mature if you want to ride this 100-pound weight loss train with me. Because I'm sitting up here with my beard showing, my hair all looking crazy. Because I want it, baby. And I'm going to get it. See, while y'all talk, people were saying, what's that? Because y'all saw my little pad the other day. But guess what? I ain't even embarrassed. Because guess what? I want it. I want some weight loss more than I want what y'all saw. Because guess what? If you big like me or big at all, you know you wearing these right here, okay? and you using those. So let's get real, okay? We can do it with tact and grace, but I'm about to keep it real now, y'all. Now, see, I ain't doing that South Memphis keep it real. We're doing it in our heart, keep it real, okay? So if you're ready emotionally, you can get some of this. You can lose 100 pounds. And guess what? I probably lost more than 100 pounds. The first 2 years, 27 months is 12 months in a year, 12, 24. So the first month, the first year, every time I lose weight, I would just forget that I lost weight and kind of start over because I wasn't happy because I was still eating any and everything I want to eat. Okay? So number 5, that's manage your impulses. And sometimes you have to really rest. Sometimes you have to sit on the porch, sit on the deck, take a chill pill. Sometimes you just have to rest. Okay? Number 6, write your food down or don't. I wrote my food down for 6 months. I can write it down now. I do food prep. I do write down the groceries I'm going to buy. But everything in my house is something to eat that's all right. I got my brown rice I'm going to fix in a minute. I got my, and I'm going to tell you something about me. I can buy food. Like, this is kind of nice. It's 10 minutes. I don't really like brown rice because it takes too long to cook. But I always buy the 90-second brown rice. And I bought this 10-minute brown rice. And I've kept this probably for 2 or 3 months. I will keep stuff and won't even use it. I almost bought an avocado today. I was feeling, I'm going to learn how to eat a raw avocado. But, honey, I forgot all about that. You can write your food down, or you can don't write your food down. You can still lose 100 pounds. The next one is exercise. Number 7. I say exercise or move. I'm starting to go. Last week, I was my first time back in line dance class, so I'll be there next week. They're having the sneaker ball, so you have to wear a dress with tennis shoes. So I'm going to go to that, and I'm going to start dancing. So I say move. When I move, you move, just like that. Okay? I think my niece told me to stop singing that song. I don't know, because I don't know what the song be saying. I just know. You know all these songs in your brain, but you don't know. But when I sing, still waiting, waiting for that love to come around, bum, 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 come around. I know what they talking about, okay? So I say exercise or move. Now, the reason you want to exercise is because exercising makes you feel good. I feel good. A lot of times when you all see me, because I'm fat, you all always think I'm in pain. The only time I'm in pain is when I say to you I'm in pain. Many times, even though I'm giving up my cane and stop using it, putting it to death, it's still just uncomfortable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push through the uncomfortableness. I think I have about maybe 1 or 2 packs of fish left. And I know when I eat that fish, I'm going to be losing weight. Bye. Okay? Even if I fry it, I'm going to lose weight because I'm going to eat fish, vegetables. I'm going to have fish and Caesar salad tomorrow. And I'm going to have a homemade bread with some chives or something on it. And I bought me a pack of turkey to take it. It cost $6.79 for 7 ounces of turkey. Okay? For dinner and an apple. And when I get through with that, I'm coming home getting to bed. So I know I'm going to lose weight. So there's this hypothalamus, pituitary, like the thing that tells your period to come on, the things that tell you to, the 28th cycle of women, it's right here back in your brain. Your hormones, your emotions, it comes from all of this stuff in your brain. It trickles down through your, wherever it tells you to do, whatever it tells you to do. That is where your exercise come in. Even though sometimes I will say, I don't want to go exercise today. But just as I say that don't mean nothing, because at 6 o'clock or whatever, 5 o'clock, whatever time I'm supposed to get up, I'm going to get up. I don't really prep my clothes at night. I just reach for them when I get through. I just know where they are. If I'm swimming, I throw on a swimming suit. If I'm exercising at the gym with Coach Storm, I throw on a dress or throw on whatever I see. But now my home care worker, I want to wear some shorts. She's like, you ain't wearing them shorts because it's fall time. But she don't know I really be wearing my shorts. But you know, I just let her have her little power because she like it. But I'll wear shorts in the fall time because I'm really hot nature. I like to be cool. I like to let it out. So, anywho, when you move, it helps you to feel better and it helps you to feel good. And that's what's important. That's why exercise is important. But I like the word move because those of you who are in the bed who have been in the bed for 7 years, what I want you to do, just move your shoulders and move your feet like that and move your head. You just move a little bit until you feel up to moving a lot. And those of you who are in pain, if you got to exercise, the pain is not going to go away if you don't exercise. If you don't manage it, I don't mean go out and sprint or do step aerobics. I mean move. I'm bone on bone. My knees. I don't think none of y'all fat as me, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you couldn't be fat as me because I'm fat as they come. So if I'm fat as they come, then that means that if I can do it, you sure enough can do it. Okay. Number 8. Give yourself grace, compassion, persistence, and patience. Number 8. Just like you give somebody else, give yourself some. There is no glory in repeating your sad story. That's why when y'all start telling me all that sad stuff, I'm like, keep that to yourself. Okay? If we talk about something, then y'all want to tell me somebody else who died because of why I need to hear that? Is that faith-filled? Saying that, is it going to help you in any way? So some of y'all need to shut your mouth. In fact, I've been saying that a lot today and yesterday. People are like, why do you get that big? Shut up. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Now look at me. I talk so much. I was talking to my big sister the other day. She just fell right to sleep. But she's too sweet to say, Debra, I'm tired. And she'll listen to me go on and on about anything. And so I just love my big sister, y'all. Oh my goodness. Love my big sister. She always listens to me. And then I told her when I get married, when she called me after 4:30, because I'm gonna be with my husband. Oh my goodness. And we just laughed. But you know, I just call her, talk her head off. And so I try not to talk, but she don't talk that much. So I got plenty to say. I love my big sister now. And you gotta give yourself grace. And I tell my sister, I said, sister, this is celebration. This isn't, I said, you didn't see me be all sad. Now you about to see me be all happy. So you gotta watch your mouth. Especially when you're talking to me, because I don't want to hear it. Okay. Number 9, dream. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? By Ella Fitzgerald. Look that song up. Talk about the birds singing in the meadow. Talk about the things you'd like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? You gotta dream. You gotta go. And then you got to know. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. That's just what it is. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. And I'm sitting up here thinking, I can't do this. My issue is a lot of times I think I need somebody to go with me. And y'all see me travel all over the country by myself. I went to London by myself. I went to Africa with my coworkers, family, and friends. I went to Canada by myself. I went to Jamaica with some friends. I went to Bahamas with a friend. I'm gonna go to some countries in Africa by myself too. But I'm gonna have to connect with someone that I know because Africa is huge. I mean, them cities, they have millions of people, like New York City in every African area. So I can't be running around in Africa by myself like that. But you've got to dream. You've got to dream. So number 10 is goal. 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 What's a goal? It's put a number next to it. Write it down. Type it down. Write it on an index card. Email it to yourself. Put it in your notebook calendar. Do you know what my goal was earlier this year? I don't know if y'all remember. My goal was I was going to lose 75 pounds. I actually lost 75 pounds by July, and I just forgot it. And then, like, by October, I lost a lot more weight. So, if you don't know how to set a goal, then I go over to number 8, which is give yourself grace, and go over number 4, be willing to follow a healthy meal plan. And what I want you to do is do this. Some of you are like, you don't like to seek information and you don't like to learn stuff because that's just how you are. So what I want to encourage you to do is I want you to listen to yourself. A lot of information that you know about nutrition is incorrect. But for right now, what I want you to do, and I say this all the time, is trust your instinct. So say, self, what should I eat? And if you ask yourself going to tell you. I personally have been eating potatoes and lost all this weight. And I kind of feel guilty about it. So this makes sense. It don't, what I'm about to say. So I kept the bag of processed potatoes. My coach had already told me, one of them he said I could eat. And this one I'm sure he's going to tell me I can't eat. And part of that is because potatoes were like $7 a bag. But sometimes they'll be $3 a bag. So next month I'm definitely going to buy some potatoes and eat real potatoes. But I'm kind of skeptical because they're so delicious that I just feel like I shouldn't eat them. But I've been eating them. I'm just saying. So, from a person who's lost 105.2 pounds, I can't even believe that. I really can't. These are my top 10 tips to help you lose 100 pounds. Isn't that amazing? Now, what I would like to ask you to do is comment, like, and subscribe. I think we're going to be interviewing Kamonica this Sunday. She was over 400 pounds. That baby looks so good, and she's so smart, intelligent. Oh my goodness. I'm excited about her coming on our channel, which is this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Stephanie, we interviewed Stephanie yesterday, and I mean, she dropped that weight and kept it rolling. And that's what weight loss is supposed to do. She's an advocate. She advocates for, this is the pen I was looking for. She advocates for Tampa, Florida. So that's one question I ask all the time. Why do you want to lose weight? What are you going to do once you lose the weight? What are you losing the weight for? So this is my bonus. One tip that I use to drink the water is I started doing this at Publix. They have buy one, get one free. Y'all have King Scoopers sometimes, or whatever grocery stores you go to, BG's, BJ's. When they have these bottled waters on sale, buy one, get one free, it'll be less than $2. But normally it's like $8. But I've been trying to buy them. And since my money is a little funny, I'm going to fill these up in my filtered refrigerator water. Okay? But I'm going to drink this. Let me see how many pounds. Let's see how many ounces this is. You gotta have a dream if you don't. Oh, this, you can get a nickel if you lived in Oregon or New York. You can get 5 cents. California. Oh man, this is awesome. Remember when we used to save our money and give our cans and give it to our brother to go get us some money? He probably, my older brother, he probably used to cheat us. Okay, this is 1.5 liters, which is, I think, 50.7 fluid ounces. Okay. I don't know how many liters is a liter because I went to American school and I never paid attention when Miss Tate was teaching us about liters to metric system. And that's why Miss Tate used to be threatening to whip us all the time because I was talking and I wasn't paying attention. Because what I do talk, and people who talk a lot don't do what listen a lot. That's why I had to almost get sick for my coach to tell me, did I tell you couldn't fast for 36 hours? Because while he was explaining that to me, I'm like, Coach, whatever you saying, it's 36, 12, 24 over here. But he's so calm. He was like, he ain't saying nothing. 2 weeks later, I'm like, Coach, I got a headache, and they wouldn't let me exercise because my head was spinning and I fell asleep. He was like, I told you can't do that. Eat. I tickle myself because I know I don't be listening. And if I don't really think highly of you, I might be looking at you, but I ain't listening to a word you saying. Anywho, but I love my coach. He's such a wonderful person. He's a solid citizen, and he's a winner. And finally, when we were talking about how people act, and Coach was like, "It's not like y'all talking about me." I said, "We are talking about you, Coach. But you, in addition, are a killer." He was like, "That too," and kept it moving. I was like, wow. Because it's the truth. Those soldiers, they have specialized talents that you'll never know about. They can speak languages you'll never know they can speak. Because when they're doing the interaction, they're listening to what the enemy is saying. It's really amazing. So y'all, thank y'all for rocking with me. I want to rock with you all night. Dance you to the sunlight. I want to rock with you all night. Rock the night away. I appreciate you all. I started this channel because I truly want to lose weight. My desire is to get my weight all the way down and never stop. And it turns out that if you set a goal to get your weight all the way down and never stop, turns out you don't stop. Go figure what you said, okay? I don't know. I don't even not know, y'all. But I tell you, when I get to the top of this loser circle, we're going to know something. So I will look forward to speaking to you all later. For Black Friday, we're going to have the journal out. And I hope that everybody will pick up a copy of the journal. If you want a printed copy, we're going to have those available also for you, okay? Peace and hair grease. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Thank y'all for joining me. Bye.